Merry Christmas! Ow! Hit me in the fucking face. Ow. Ow. Oh, God.
You
anyway,
right there, buddy?
yeah, I'm fine. You just gotta fucking hit me in the eye with your fingernail. Anyway.
That's just my knuckle.
Ow. Alright, so, this is doing a podcast, my eye hurts. We're gonna do Christmas episodes, considering it's Christmas nearly. Well, I mean, by the time fuck off, I'm terrified now. While this is uploaded, I expect it'll be uploaded on Christmas Day. I'm hoping. I don't know though.
With the new Christmas episode as well. There is one, right?
Yes, coming out at some point.
I've not been keeping up.
No, you're not very in the loop. Anyway,
Nah, I just use him.
So we're going to be talking about Christmas episodes.
Yeah.
Your favourite? Tell us about it.
Voyage of the Damned. First ever episode I've ever watched. Couldn't watch it the first time properly because I got scared of the hosts.
Mm-hmm.
I can never pronounce his name right.
the orange, the short red guy.
You're about to say orange.
I was about to say orange. I don't know what you're talking about.
The cyborg.
The cyborg red spiky headed guy.
Yeah. And that glorious line which everyone knows by now.
Oh yeah, Alonso, yeah.
No, not that one.
Well, which one then?
The speech, David.
Oh
does.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello, I am the doctor. I am
etc.
900, blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. All right, move on.
And let's go back to the beginning now.
Okay, yeah. Christmas.
I was gonna hit you again.
Yeah. Christmas Invasion. The first ever Christmas special. Well, apart from the TV movie, but we're not counting that because it's a movie, not a Christmas episode.
He's already gone through this with me.
Yes, I have. So the Christmas Invasion, the episode where literally the Doctor sleeps through the whole thing. Apart from the cool sword fight at the end, though. That's cool.
And when he wakes up for the Christmas
He
tree.
defeats the guy with a tangerine at the end of it.
That, even though, like...
Oh no, it's a Satsuma. It was a Satsuma. And he throws it at the button and he falls off and dies. That's funny.
If it was a tangerine, then it'll be funny.
It'll be funny.
Peter Capaldi, nobody likes tangerines.
Nobody likes
tangerines. Well, it saved your life.
Yes, it did. Well, you should enjoy tangerines because I saved your life in Sycorax. Logic. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and the fact that you couldn't actually understand the what are they called again? Sycorax.
Sycorax. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. You could actually understand it. You're like,
kill them.
What are they saying?
What did you say? I said kill them.
Oh yeah, and then they understand
you're
it.
Sycorax. Sycorax.
Sycorax.
Sycorax.
And then they realise that the TARDIS is right behind them, and the Doctor steps out. It's like, hello.
After smelling coffee.
Oh yeah. Coffee saves him. So Jackie is useful. Jackie is useful for some reasons, some things. Actually, who doesn't love that bit in the episode where she says, "I'm gonna get killed by a Christmas tree." I love that bit. That single line just made me absolutely love Jackie.
Yeah.
That one line. But yeah.
Yeah, those are the main scenes I remember. Nothing else. Oh, apart from before the intro, it's like, who are you? Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's the Doctor.
Yeah,
No,
for,
it's not.
yeah, for the
Doctor's
new, for
got
the
short
yeah,
hair.
for the new series fans, they wouldn't understand what's going on, so they'd be like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, like you. But yeah, so it's kind of good how they reintroduced the idea of regeneration for the new series in that episode of the Doctor getting used to his new body and all that. I like that. It's kind of cool. So yeah, you got hiccups.
That was a burp.
You jumped though. You were like.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving on to Runaway Bride.
What?
Yeah, that. So Donna Noble, we first see her in that episode.
She's very loud.
Yeah, she is, and I like the continuity because you see those robot Santas in the Christmas Invasion, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. After
they're shooting out their trumpets. To like,
yeah.
reminds me of what they call the shop window dummies that come to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. When I was younger, I'm like, ooh, they're back, and I'm like, no, I'm dumbass. I'd be dumbass. So yeah, yeah, I like the robot
I found
Santas.
it cool where the TARDIS was just flying next to the car, the
Yeah.
taxi.
Santa's a robot. That's great.
Yeah.
And he's just out, and you need to jump, and he's like, I'm in my wedding dress. He's like, yes, you look lovely, now come on. I love that band. I love the banter between the Doctor and Donna.
Yeah, and then Donna's like, is this how you lost your previous and then Donna started getting all arsey, like getting pissed off with the Doctor, but the Doctor didn't technically lose. Well, she didn't die. Like,
no,
he just couldn't see her.
Yeah,
or could she?
Yes, a bit. Eventually, eventually he sees her. Anyway, so yeah, moving on. We've already spoken about Voyage of the Damned briefly, but we'll go through it. Fuck it. We know the small red guy. Anyway, so yeah, he's. I like how Doctor Who like takes regular Earth things and then flips it on their head like the fucking floating Titanic in space. It's really great.
Titanic in space.
The character's actually kind of memorable. The side casts are quite memorable, as opposed to other episodes. Actually, like obviously the short red guy, the pilot who he says Alonzito. I've forgotten his name.
Yeah, memorable. Yeah.
I remember they exist. Yeah, and then that old chap who was actually very sweet and pretended that he knew everything about Earth, and except he kind of got it extremely wrong. He says, "Oh, the Earth people worship the great god Santa and all that."
I don't remember this.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so
I also found it funny with the hosts. It's like 1. Yeah, 3 questions. Alright, how many questions do I have again? He just wasted 2 of his questions.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not. That is not my question. Hold on. I don't remember the exact words, but it's still.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, moving on to the next Christmas special, which is The Next Doctor, isn't it? One with Victorian London and it's snowing and there are Cybermen. It's quite good. I quite liked it, actually.
Hang on. Isn't that actor who plays the governor?
Yeah, the guy who plays in The Walking Dead, David Morrison.
I knew I recognised him.
Yeah.
I recognise you.
I think it maybe not be coincidence that Doctor companion is Rosita. I don't mean it about The Walking Dead. I mean it about the past Doctor companion.
Well, both were in scenarios.
Yeah, I don't think it's coincidence.
Just Rosita and
Riz. Yeah, if you guys watch The Walking Dead, then you'll understand both of what we're talking about. If you don't understand either, then to us we're just talking total bollocks.
Yeah, why are you even here if you don't understand?
Yeah.
Go home.
Oh. Go home, you're drunk. So yeah.
They probably are home, to be fair.
So yeah, they're probably home in their bed, and meanwhile we're outside in the cold.
What is cold? Yeah, I can't feel it.
Okay, so yeah, I like. It's one of the better Cyberman stories from the new series. I quite liked it as a Cyberman story. I like the mystery. It turns out that the Doctor is in fact Jackson Lake, who they've been looking for ages. I like that, actually. You don't even remember most of it.
I remember him hitting a screwdriver on some piece of wood. Like, it's Sonic.
Yeah, that makes a sound. It's Sonic. I don't think that's how it works.
And the last bit of what his TARDIS is called, In Style.
Oh yeah.
It's
just a hot air balloon. Oh, that's great.
It'd be pretty good though.
Now, a very controversial Christmas special. Moving on to The End of Time.
I class as Christmas special.
Yeah, it is. I mean, part 1 is a Christmas special. Part 2 is a New Year's Eve special. But we'll talk about both because they're technically both the same story.
That was my second attempt of watching Doctor Who again. I didn't start watching Doctor Who until Matt Smith properly, and I couldn't watch after the Master jumped up after killing those 2 people.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't watch any further.
I can imagine that'd be very terrifying.
I was a baby when I was younger. Well,
were you a baby when you were younger, Kane? Anyway,
I used to get scared easily, and I didn't like the thought of just. Skeletons.
He just jumps super high and then he just jumps down on them.
Yeah, now I watch it and I just laugh.
Yeah, you're like, funny. Anyway, so
he's a He's a kangaroo.
Yes.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, the master became a skeleton and a kangaroo. Who knew, man? Oh my god. Yeah, so as a regeneration story for the Doctor, it's quite good. I quite like it.
Yeah.
Except for the last bit where he says, "I don't want to go." I've already just spoken about that controversial line.
I like it.
But yeah, but I like it as a regeneration story, but I don't like it as a regular Doctor Who story.
Yeah.
I find it quite poor.
And the fact that his regeneration, he was told that it would be like the 4 knocks. Everyone was expecting like this big 4 knocks, not as simple.
Like 4 knocks. That's the master in his head.
And they thought it was. They knew it was going to be. We all knew it was
something.
going to be a master, but we thought the 4 knocks were going to be dramatic.
Yeah.
Not at the end. It's like.
It turns out to be that old guy, Donna's granddad.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. Bit of a plot twist there.
And he gets to visit all of the companions of the 10th
Oh yeah,
Doctor.
I like that bit. It's just the final last bit where he says, "Oh, regeneration feels like dying. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. The Doctor shouldn't feel like he's dying when he turns into a new self. It feels like he's saving himself when he regenerates." I don't like that bit. The rest of it is fine, and I like how he visits his companions one last time.
He's like, what year is this?
Oh yeah, it's before Rose ever met the Ninth Doctor. I like that.
You drunk, mate? Yeah, I'm fine. It's like, hey, what year is this? Well, what year was it?
2005, January 1st.
Thank you.
Because it's
well,
like
now,
it's like their New Year's Eve.
2005. Oh, okay. I have a feeling it's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
And then you just there's like,
oh yeah, sup, bro? Here's your TARDIS.
Here's your TARDIS.
We got you, bro. We got you covered, bro. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, it's great. Yeah, at the end of time. I've always loved John Sim's Master.
What was I thinking, Jon Snow? I always liked Jon Snow.
You haven't even watched Game of Thrones. Anyway, so yeah, I like John Sim's acting as the Master, but I feel like the idea of the Master in the story was badly written. I feel, but I love his acting, which makes up for it. But I just don't like how it's written. The fact that the Doctor
still saves the Master after so much. He's like, aims a gun at him, get down.
Oh yeah.
And then the Master does the same thing back in return to thank him.
Yeah.
Like, get down.
Yeah. Did you know? Okay, so it was obvious that the Doctor and the Master were lifelong best friends back on Gallifrey when they were children.
Yeah, I know.
But back in the classic series, they were planning to make an episode with the third Doctor, like confirming that those two are brothers.
That would be awesome. Well, now it's brother and sister, but.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Don't know how that's gonna go. Anyway, so yeah.
Seeing as though the mistress has kissed.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my god. Yeah. So
No, and the green Buffalo-lackers. The green guys.
Oh yeah.
They look identical to the cyborg.
They actually have use in the story, but I feel like. I mean, they're necessary for the story, which is good. It's good enough for me, but I feel like there's not much to them, but they do benefit the story. But yeah, so yeah, it's all right. The episode's okay. It's all right. It's okay. So yeah.
Next to
Next up, A Christmas Carol.
Jinx.
Oh god damn it! I can't talk for the rest of the. Stop punching me in the face. You're like. Anyway, so I can't talk for the rest of the video now, guys. He's jinxed me. How did stop that? Anyway, you asked for that. So yeah, A Christmas Carol. Probably the
fish keep biting me.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, but I don't know.
For about 2 years, me and Zach were taking the mick out. The fish keep biting me.
Oh yeah. Oh dear. The episode isn't really the best, honestly. I mean, I like the cast and stuff. I like their acting. There's nothing wrong with the acting. It's just the story. Yet again, I mean, Stephen Moffat has a nasty habit of having a good idea with a episode, and this goes for every episode, not just Christmas specials. But he goes too far with it, and he kind of ruins it sometimes, which I find annoying. It's very irritating.
Or he finds a toilet and shits on it. Or he thinks it's a
Or he
toilet.
finds a show and shits on it.
I meant to say, or he thinks it's a toilet and shits on it.
Yeah,
But it didn't
basically.
come out right.
Yeah. So, I mean, Steve Moffat's written some good stories out there, but there have been more bad ones than good ones. More bad ones than good ones. I'll say that. But yeah, so Christmas Carol's all right.
Shark.
There's a flying shark.
And it eats the screwdriver.
Yeah.
They never really explained why. I know the title just gives him one, but
Oh yeah.
why? Why is it the exact same? Why every?
Yeah, I mean,
every time it changes, but not this time.
Yeah,
Why?
every time, like, I mean, even like I think sometime when David Tennant's like run, he lost his screwdriver and then he got himself a new one, but it was identical to the original, and yet I think it was like, it was with the Jadoon on the moon, that one.
Jadoon on the moon.
Excuse me. So yeah. But yet they don't change the model then, and yet they change it for Matt Smith. Bit of a coincidence. A new Doctor, then he gets a new model of a screwdriver. Bit of a coincidence there.
Capaldi just gets two different screwdrivers.
He just gets a hand-me-down. He just gets a hand-me-down for his first 2 seasons.
And shades.
Yeah, he gets shades. Like, I have a strong opinion against the shades.
I like them.
Yeah, I don't. Anyway, so basically Peter Capaldi gets a hand-me-down screwdriver, then he gets the fucking shades, which is absolute shit.
Off target.
And then, yeah, I know we have. And then he gets the new one.
Stay on target.
Yeah, I know.
Stay on target.
And yeah, we'll talk about screwdrivers another time, maybe. That was actually another good idea.
This is a
podcast.
flip head. This is a flat.
Anyway, so there's not much else to say about Christmas Carol. It's just not that good. The next one you haven't even watched, so we're just going to skim through the details.
There's a chance I could have. I just can't remember.
The Doctor, the Widow, and the... I can't even say it. I can't even say the full... Okay. Anyway, so it's...
Wardrobe?
Don't even. That just makes me feel sick.
Wardrobe? Wardrobe?
Ugh, I just don't like it. It's bad.
The Doctor, the Witch, and Jeff. It'll save me. Alright, continue.
Okay, so... Doctor, Widow, the Wardrobe...
Wardrobe.
Whatever, you know that. So, that episode, it's bad. Okay? Okay, it's just so bad. I don't like it. I can't even explain why, it drags. It's so long. It's just so draggy. I swear you'll be in hell. I swear you'll just fall asleep. If I show you it, you'll just fall asleep halfway through. Not even a joke.
Guess what we're doing next?
No, please.
Watch your Walking Dead.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so going off topic again. So
yeah, that was my fault.
So we're doing the wardrobe. The child acting, I know they're just children, but they should have got some better ones. They're not really that good. I like the actress of Madge Arwell. I've forgotten her name. She plays in Outnumbered. She plays Sue in Outnumbered.
That's the mum, right?
Huh?
That's the mum, right?
Yes, it is.
Blondie.
So I like her acting, but everyone else is crap. Everything else is crap, apart from the Doctor, of course. Doctor's always alright. He's always fine. But yeah, I just find the Doctor, the character, how he's written, is so poor in this story. He's just, I know he's meant to be gimmicky and wacky, but he's just way too. He's just too much.
Crazy. No.
So he's just too much. It's just it just doesn't work. Anyway, moving on to the next one. What is the next one, Kane? Because I can't be bothered to. I've lost hope in Christmas specials at this point.
I can't remember the name of it, but nobody likes tangerines.
No, it's not. That's not the next one.
I don't know what the next. Yes, I do now.
The Snowman.
Yes, I'm one ahead of myself.
I think it's called The Snowman, but it's the episode with the carnivorous snowman.
And Clara Oswin.
Clara Oswald.
Oswald for the win. Oswin. Did you forget that?
Well, I did, but you just reminded me. So, I hate... Oh, Clara. No! I hate Clara. Anyway, so, this is where Clara's annoying. So, I immediately don't like this story. Let's just forget about Clara and we'll just talk about the episode. So the episode is alright. I mean, I like the introduction. I like the introduction to the new TARDIS console. And as a whole, I like the new TARDIS console, the current one going on.
I don't like it.
Do you not? I kind of like I like how Peter Capaldi's Doctor. I like how the 12th Doctor's upgraded it so that it's more homey and it has more like warm feel to it. I guess if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like that, but yeah, I just don't like Clara, and I think the story's alright. I think was Hugh Grant in that story? Was he? Was he the guy? No, it wasn't.
Can you explain who Hugh Grant is again?
Don't worry.
I'm bad with celebrities.
I don't think it was Hugh Grant. It was a guy who played the Great Intelligence, the guy with the top hat, who fed the living snow. I don't know.
There's another episode I think we keep missing out.
Really?
The next one, I think it's a Christmas special. It's 11th Doctor to 12th Doctor.
What?
I think it's a Christmas special. Or it's Christmassy.
The one... Oh, you mean the one where the 11th Doctor regenerates into the 12th? Yeah, that's an episode. That's a Christmas episode. Not very good,
because we didn't mention it in the briefing.
Yeah,
anyway.
In the briefing, just briefing him. Because he forgets stuff.
I do!
So, the Snowman isn't really that good. I mean, the story's okay, but it's one of the better Stephen Moffat episodes, but is pretty bad.
I forced my parents to watch it with me.
You're a monster. So
it was either that, or I can't even remember. I think it was something else that was good, but we decided to watch Doctor Who.
As you do. So, the next one is Time of the Doctor, I think it's called. The one where the 11th Doctor regenerates into the 12th Doctor.
I don't like the fact that, although in every other Doctor, isn't there one Doctor that regenerates because he got too old? Casually. You do know what I mean, right?
I do what you do know.
There was one Doctor
but...
who just regenerated out for no reason.
Oh no, that wasn't. Wait, what? Oh no, you're talking about Colin Baker. He died. He didn't die for no reason. It's explained in a Big Finish audio. You know, the 6th Doctor into 7th Doctor. It's explained in
he was
in
too
Big Finish.
Old. Not the actor, but it was like
no. That is not how it went. In the episode, I think it was explained in Time in the Rani, where the 7th Doctor is. Where it's 7th Doctor's first episode. I think it might be explained that the TARDIS crashed or something, and he smacked his head on the console. I don't know what it was, but it's explained. It's explained on the Big Finish audio box set, and it's the box set, the 6th Doctor's last adventure. But anyway, we're going off topic.
Okay, ignore what I said then, because
I mean the first Doctor, he technically died from, I think it was radiation poisoning. Maybe, I feel it could have been. I can't remember actually how the first Doctor regenerated, but he died somehow. He wasn't like shot by a Dalek like some Doctors are. Oh, I've got cramp. Anyway, so I mean the 3rd Doctor had that. Anyway, yeah, he had something.
We actually explained it now.
Anyway,
okay, ignore what I was saying.
So going back to Christmas episodes.
Cyberman Head. I like that guy.
The what? Oh yeah, Handles. Handles. I love that so much. I love Handles.
He's funny.
Handles is the longest. Has been with the Doc. Do you class Handles as a companion? He travelled in the TARDIS, so I do.
Yeah,
He was the companion. He was the companion who travelled with the Doctor the longest. Because he
was on that planet for 1,000 years.
No, only 400. It was only 400.
Okay.
It was only 400. It wasn't 1,000. Not quite. But
He's
anyway,
about 1,000.
Handles, if you count Handles as a companion, he was the longest ever companion.
Handles.
For about 400 years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And they tricked us. They're saying, to save the Doctor, you have to tell us his name.
Oh yeah.
They got us hyped up so much.
I know, and
the Doctor's
you know that they're never going to answer it because that's what the show's based around, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless we all knew the whole time. Is a theory I've said more than a few episodes away. John Smith.
Yeah. John Smith.
I bet he's never been
lying. Who knows? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he could never be lying. Who knows? Or it could be, imagine if it's just some random name like Jeff. I don't know, like Derek or something. You're like, my name's Derek.
No, don't talk about my robot.
Anyway. Yeah. I think as a regeneration story, as I've said about the 10th Doctor's last episode, as a regeneration story, it's very good. And
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
I like how
you seeing my pattern now?
What do you mean?
The only times he's actually regenerated, apart from
are at Christmas. No, but the 9th Doctor didn't.
Technically, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Well,
He regenerated.
But then it was a Christmas special straight afterwards.
Yeah.
The next episode.
I know, but
still around that time though.
All right, whatever. Just I'll humour him. Whatever.
Please do.
So so. Please agree with me. Anyway, so yeah, so as a regeneration story, it's quite good. It's all right. I like how the 11th Doctor is written. He's actually written like the 11th Doctor is supposed to be written, eccentric but kind. You know, that's kind of what he is, and I think Clara's bearable in this story. She's bearable in this one, but
the fact the Doctor was able to defend that world for 400 years.
Yeah, against wooden Cybermen. that was actually a thing.
Yeah. The thing is, they got creative in that one. It's like
they basically, it was basically a clusterfuck of just throwing in loads of enemies let's throw in a wooden Cyberman. Let's throw in some Sontarans. Let's throw in the Daleks, etc. Because there was a bunch. And
handles.
Yeah, I absolutely handle the Cyberman head. So
which actually got him in trouble in the first place. So
yeah. Anyway, so I think it's all right. I do love the scene where the 11th Doctor is in the clock tower and he's shouting at the Daleks, boasting that he's still alive and all that.
I'm still alive.
Yeah. That'll be a real fail, but you know, yeah. I like.
Oh shit!
It's all right.
Clara hasn't gotten away regeneration yet. Season over.
Yes. Anyway, so
that would be a good choice, though.
Yeah, it would be a good choice. The show ends there. I think it'll be a fitting end though. I mean, if they could have ended it,
that'd be riots.
But to be honest though, that was the 50th year of Doctor Who, because the last episode before Time of the Doctor was Day of the Doctor with the War Doctor.
Yeah.
So they could have ended it there if they wanted to. I mean, they get a lot of fucking hate.
I know, but they started to make a story in the Day of the Doctor. Find the Gallifrey.
Find Gallifrey, yeah.
And plus they brought in Peter Capaldi, so they couldn't just end it.
Yeah, they casted Peter Capaldi as the next Doctor, so they couldn't exactly just go, nope, sorry, Peter, you're not the Doctor after all.
Yeah, we'd just be trolling.
We'd just be trolling.
Literally be trolling.
So, so moving on. Last Christmas, I think it's called, the episode, with the Dream Crabs on their face.
Oh, yeah.
With Nick Frost.
Nobody
likes tangerines.
I want to say it.
I knew you would, that's why I said it.
Nobody likes tangerines.
Nobody likes tangerines. So, as an episode, it's alright. It's one of the better Stephen Moffat Christmas specials. I mean, Stephen Moffat doesn't really do very good Christmas specials.
I have to admit, they did take these from the
the aliens, yeah, the facehuggers.
Alien vs Predator.
But they point it out though. One of the characters point it out.
I can't remember that.
Because when they observe it, the guy's just eating something. He's like, "What reminds me from the facehuggers from Aliens?" And he's like, and then the Doctor's like, "Wait, there's a movie called Aliens. No wonder they keep invading you." He says, "I love that. I love that so much."
They keep invading you.
So
shut up.
I like how in that episode they continue the storyline of Danny Pink but conclude it, because obviously the episode before, Danny Pink is a Cyberman and he ends up sacrificing himself to save Clara and all the other people on Earth. So, and I like how the fans wouldn't let Danny go, so that like, no, you're going to bring him back next season, don't worry about it. But when they see like, Clara's dreaming about her dead boyfriend, what a shame, and it's basically just a final farewell, and I think it's alright for that.
It allowed you to we actually got to realise that he wasn't coming back.
Yeah.
But because they actually gave us a proper farewell, we accepted it.
Yeah, it was actually a proper farewell, rather than Danny Pink just being a Cyberman, just flying into the clouds and just exploding. They actually said goodbye to Clara and all that, which was good.
Cyber terrorists.
Plus, it's actually quite good. I am a big fan of Nick Frost as an actor as well, so I like that story. It's quite good. I find enjoyment out of it. Now, moving on to the last Christmas special that is in existence. He has not seen it. Husbands of River Song.
Husbands.
Yes. I don't like that one. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. I'm not looking forward to the newest one, but we'll talk about that in a minute, like in predictions or whatever.
Yeah, seeing so they've only had a Christmas special, a whole year of nothing, then another
God,
Christmas special.
Yeah. So, Husbands of River Song. Just cover your ears if you don't want any spoilers from it.
Yeah. It's been a year. I'm surprised I haven't heard any.
So
Things I've heard about
so
every other
so the 12th Doctor runs into River and
Again.
and she has a different husband. What a shame that is. And she doesn't recognise the 12th Doctor. And the 12th Doctor's like, hey, it's me, and gives subtle hints and all that, but she doesn't buy it.
Spoilers.
And then all of that, and then she goes to the TARDIS because they're being chased by a headless robot or something, and River treats the Doctor like a companion, which I love. I love that bit where she goes into the TARDIS and she's like, oh, by the way, it's not as cozy as it looks. Be prepared for a shock. And then the Doctor's like, finally, it's my go. And then he goes in and he's like, oh my god, it's bigger on the inside. The Doctor goes and he's and then he's like, oh, all of the theories of my science have been blown away into non-existence. And the Doctor's like, all
Did River not get to it?
No, she didn't get that he was the Doctor until like halfway through.
Hang on, you're the Doctor, just casually in the middle of it. Running away from a Dalek. Hang on, you're the Doctor.
Something like that.
Hey!
I thought it
Number
was
15!
I like that aspect of it. I like River and I like the Doctor, but I don't like the story, if you know what I mean. And
yeah.
I won't spoil anything of what happens with River in that episode, but yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
He dies again?
But oh boy. No.
Again.
But yeah, that's about it for that one. My opinion, it's alright. It's an alright one, but it's not really the best. Okay, so.
What's your favourite episode? You haven't actually told me. Christmas episode. You didn't say that.
Might be the Next Doctor. I quite like it.
It makes noise. It's a sonic.
I quite like it. I actually quite like the Next Doctor. I like the acting and I like the story. Plus I'm a big fan of the Cybermen. So yeah. Moving on. What are your predictions for this year's Christmas special? Guess what the title is?
Kane Returns?
No.
Team Torchwood?
No.
That'd be awesome, no.
Yeah.
Team Torchwood reviews Team
Here
Torchwood.
Here it comes.
Jeff?
No. The return of Dr. Mysterioso. Honest reaction here, guys. He's never heard of that name before. Bit stupid, isn't it? I haven't got high hopes.
Dr. Mysterioso.
And guess what? You're not gonna have high hopes for it now. It returns with a character, which is, first of all, it returns with a character who wasn't that good in the last Christmas special called Nardole. He played
Is
by
Nardole an arsehole?
I don't have anything against Matt Lucas, but I hate the character.
Matt Lucas.
Little Britain.
Little bit. No, I know what it is.
Okay, good. Thank God. So yeah. In the last one, Matt Lucas. I'm a big fan of Matt Lucas, but his character was really stupid. I mean, he was a good character as a one-off episode, but no, bringing him back, bad decision. But in this Christmas special coming up, he's going to be coming back, and it's going to be set in New York, which I have an open mind for. But it has superheroes in it.
Back to the twat.
There's this reaction, guys. I'm not looking forward to it, honestly.
I have seen the trailer now.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm the Doctor. I'm back. It's like, why is there a Superman wannabe?
Exactly. Oh my God.
I actually do recognise the name.
Oh, the thing is though, is that Stephen Moffat, he even spoiled half of the plot on something. I think it was Twitter or something. Do you want to tell you or no? Do you want me to tell you what he said? He said, basically explain the whole thing.
Terminator
he said,
Genesis.
No, the trailer for Terminator Genesis to spoil everything. Anyway, he said, somebody asked him, like, oh, what's up with the superhero? Like, why is there a superhero there? And
His name is David.
And then Stephen Moffat said, I won't spoil much, but the Doctor has something to do with creating that superhero. That literally spoiled half the plot, didn't it, though?
Is it the hybrid?
Because, like, I bet you there's going to be a grand reveal that the Doctor had something to do with creating it. It's going to have a big reveal.
Could it be the hybrid?
No, just no. Oh my God, no. That storyline is so bad. The hybrid. Why did that have to exist?
I can't even remember that story properly. That's...
That just brings back terrible memories. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Merry Christmas. All of the Christmas episodes are shit. No, I'm joking. There are some good ones.
Boy, just a damn.
But I don't have high hopes for this year. There will be a review coming out, hopefully soon, of the episode itself, because by the time you're watching this podcast, the episode, the Christmas special of 2016 will probably already be out. 2016, they had the same amount. We've been starved of Doctor Who. We had the same amount of Doctor Who that we did before it came back in 2005. That's how shit the whole... Anyway.
I was able to finish Walking Dead.
You're able to... Yeah, exactly. To catch up on The Walking Dead, and that's like 16 episodes a season and everything. They're like...
I'm 5 episodes away from finishing... No, I'm 2 episodes away from finishing season 6.
Exactly.
And
It's
then
ridiculous.
And then I'm watching 7.
Yeah, don't write any spoilers in the comments. He still hasn't caught up.
Megan. I know who he is.
Yeah, you know who he is, and there's a big character death, which I've told him about, but I haven't told him who. Don't worry, I haven't told him who yet. He will know at some point, but...
That if it's him. Spoilers.
Yeah, seriously, don't place any spoilers about anything.
When in doubt,
comments.
be like with a song. Spoilers.
Leave a like for hating this year's Christmas special. And this is my longest video that I've made, I think. Leave a comment in the description. What shall they leave a comment of this time, Kane?
Ouch.
Okay. Leave. Ow! Fucking twat! Stop hitting me in the face! Ow! Anyway, so yeah, you heard it from him. Ow. Ouch. Anyway, yeah. See you guys next time. Bye bye.